dark side. I have you now. All right. What is going on? All you holotable heroes, welcome back to another Imperial Military Podcast Show. This is your boy Itachi, and we've got my good friend, my buddy, my pal, Evo on. What's going on, man? Hold on. No, it's not working again. The new headphones, man. Hold on. No, man, these new headphones keep messing everything up. Talk now.
I am talking now.
There we go. There's Evo. I don't know why you're so quiet.
This stream is kind of delayed this week too, kind of like it was the other week.
Yeah, that's YouTube, man. Could this on ultra low latency? What's going on, everyone? Zach, AR movie trailers. This is really messing me up.
I don't want to do a survey. I can enter my ally code? That's too much work.
What? All right, that's louder. There we go. Now I can hear you. Yeah, I saw that. There we go. Sorry about the delay, guys. I was having issues here in Evo. I guess these headphones, as the batteries start to go down, it like decreases the volume. I had to plug them down. They were in the yellow. All right, so yeah, Galactic Legends survey. Interesting there. Anyone take that survey out there? Anyone take that Galactic Legends survey? So we got a couple of things today. We're going to have some galactic news. We got Greef, Karga, and Cara Dune coming to the game. I'm super excited. Mando's coming as well. They've already got a thumbnail picture for him, as you're going to see in the kit reveal for Greef, Karga. What from The Mandalorian? You watched The Mandalorian. Yeah. When you see your faces, you'll see it. But first, guys, let's go ahead and hit that intro real quick. All right, here we go. AR movie trailer said he took the survey and told them it sucked. LOL. All right, so here we go. We've got Greef, Karga. Here, and he is going to be light side support bounty hunter scoundrel. So if you guys remember from The Mandalorian, he was like the main bounty hunter guild guy, guild boss. Yeah. So highlights for him: gains bonuses when allied and enemy bounty hunters gain payouts. Interesting. Can call all bounty hunters to assist. Provides substantial recovery and support for bounty hunters. Synergizes with allies that have payouts active. So synergy suggestions have the Mandalorian as the lead. And then it's got not all the bounty hunters in here, but it's got Boba Fett, Dengar, Greedo, Jango Fett, Embo, and Bosk. So no Zam Wessel. No IG-88. He does, doesn't he? All right, so let's get into this kit. So his basic is going to be dual shot. No previews of what these look like, unfortunately, but final text: deal physical damage to target enemy twice and inflict daze for 2 turns. All allies with payouts active recover 5% health and protection. That's his basic. Oh, here you go. Try again. Try again, Evo. Dude, this headset is messing me up. Nope, he can't hear you.
That hasn't even come through yet.
Cause I'm looking at the talk now. There we go. I'm looking at the mixer. For whatever reason, it hasn't been picking up. That's weird. You should be able to hear Evo now. All right, so this basic dual shot. If they've got the payouts, you're gonna recover 5% health and protection. That's pretty big for bounty hunters, huh? No? Yes? Maybe, Evo?
Sorry, I was playing with the sound on YouTube. Say it again.
I said
the dual shot, or no, the bring them in cold.
No, dual shot. It's basic. So he's gonna inflict daze for 2 turns, deal physical damage to a target enemy twice, and then all allies with payouts active recover 5% health and protection. Yeah, that's on his basic. Awesome. So there's no cooldown there. All right,
and if he's assisting at all, it's gonna come on that as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, special 1 has a cooldown of 6. This is a Zeta. Final text: dispel all buffs on target enemy, which can't be evaded. Then call all other bounty hunter allies to assist. Allies with payouts active deal 30% more damage. If the enemy is defeated by this ability, bounty hunter allies gain offense up, defense penetration up, critical chance up, critical damage up, and health steal up for 3 turns. What?
Wow.
So we got a mass dispel. A dispel, not mass. Dispel on the target enemy, which can't be evaded. So it's going to dispel. Then he's going to do a mass assist with all the bounty hunters. And then all the allies with payouts active are going to deal 30% more damage. Then, if an enemy is defeated by this ability, bounty hunter allies are gaining a whole lot of stats. Offense up, defense penetration up, crit chance up, crit damage up, and health steal for 3 freaking turns. That's ridiculous.
Basically every stat that
they need.
Damage dealer would want.
Yeah, every stat bounty hunters need, you're going to get them. That's pretty amazing, man. That's crazy. It does look like we got a double Zeta here. But let's just talk about this real quick, because Greedo does a lot of assisting, right? And it's pretty easy to get some of these payouts for bounty hunters. I mean, with Bosk lead and stuff like that.
I mean, it kind of depends on what the Mando lead is going to be, but yeah. Yeah,
that's true. It does depend on the Mando lead, but I mean, we haven't gotten a kit reveal for Mandalorian, so I'm assuming he's not coming out during the same time. These have got to be marquee events, right? So it'd be interesting to see like what you can do with him before getting the Mandalorian. I mean, this is going to allow. I know they've got Jango Fett in here, but a lot of people are trying to put Jango Fett in with Separatists. He seems to do a lot better with Separatists, and this is giving you, I think, with the Mandalorian, essentially like 3 teams. You're gonna have an offensive team for bounty hunters, a defensive team, for sure, right?
I mean, there will be enough bounty hunters to do that. Yeah, I mean, there almost are now.
Yeah. I mean, right now you have enough to do offense and defense if you use Jango Fett in there. So taking Jango Fett out, putting him over in Separatist for Grand Arena defense, which I think he's better in that team. And then you have your standard boss team for defense probably. And then you throw together another team with the Mandalorian. Man, this is going to be nuts. How to unlocks work? Does anyone unlock them, but you pay money to get more stars? I don't know. They didn't say. We'll check out the. It's probably going to be marquee.
And then they'll release something.
It's probably going to be a marquee, to be honest with you. AR movie trailers, which means it's a free-to-play way to get the character unlocked at like 2 to 3 stars, and then pay to get them up to 7 stars. All right.
I'll stick them on a hard node at some point.
Yeah. Special 2 is also Zeta. Sweeten the deal. This has a cooldown of 5. Final text, dispel all debuffs on bounty hunter allies. So mass dispel on bounty hunters. All bounty hunter allies gain retribution for 2 turns and recover 25% health and protection. Doubled if they have a payout active. Allies have payouts active, gain tenacity up for 2 turns and 50% turn meter. Holy moly. Maybe you don't want to put Boskin to on a team by himself. So this is a lot to do with payouts. His kit does. And essentially if they have payouts active, you're going to be able to do more with his kit. He's going to support more. So the retribution for 2 turns is huge. And then recover 25% health and protection. Then it has a comment that says doubled if they have a payout active. Does that mean you get 4 turns of retribution? And I mean, I'm assuming 50% health, recover 50% health and protection, which is huge. Huge. And then you're going to give them plus 50% turn meter as well and tenacity up for 2 turns. This is nuts, man. This is nuts. Does anyone unlock them? But you pay? Oh, I already answered that. Okay.
Yeah.
And he has a leadership because all the bounty hunters have a leadership. Loyalty pays. Final text, allied bounty hunters gain 30% max protection. Whenever an allied bounty hunter gains a buff, they recover 5% protection. When Greef is in the leader slot and not the ally slot, the following contract is active. So it seems like we're going to get this first part regardless. Is that right?
Sounds like it.
And then if he's in the leader slot, you also have the chance for the contract. And in order to trigger his contract, you have to attack out a turn 20 times. Only bounty hunter allies can contribute to the contract, which with his kit seems like it's going to be very, very easy to do. And then reward all bounty hunter allies have their payouts activated and gain 20% critical chance in offense. So nothing too crazy there. You get well, I guess it's crit chance and offense, crit chance and offense. So you make them hit harder once they have their payout. Then he has a unique boss of the guild. Final text. At the start of the encounter, Greef gains stealth for 2 turns. Okay. Each time any bounty hunter earns their payout, allied bounty hunters' cooldowns are reduced by 1. And Greef also gains the following bonuses: 10% counter chance, critical avoidance, and max health stacking. Oh my gosh.
So each time a bounty hunter earns their payout. So they're all going to get their payouts at one time.
Yeah, but it's any. So if you're mirror matching, or maybe not necessarily mirror matching, but going against another bounty hunter team.
Right.
If they get their payouts.
So he can have 50 to 100% max health.
Yeah, but it's him and all allied bounty hunters.
No, so all their cooldowns are down by 1, but he also gains the following bonuses with the max health staffing.
Okay, yeah. So his right. So he can have up to 100% counter chance, critical avoidance, and max health. That's nuts. All right, and then his payout. Final text. Whenever Greef receives rewards from a contract, he also gains the following payout. Payout, Greef dispels all debuffs on bounty hunter allies and recovers 100% health and protection. Greef gains stealth for 1 turn at the end of each of his turns. Whenever Greef becomes inflicted with a debuff, his cooldowns are reduced by 1. Holy moly. That's ridiculous.
So he is gonna, if you're going against somebody who throws up a lot of debuffs, he's gonna constantly be reducing his cooldowns for things like he's got the mass dispel that he can use, he's got the mass cleanse he can use on his team.
Yep, sweeten the deal and then bring them in cold. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
So this is pretty huge for bounty hunters, man. I mean, bounty hunters are already dope, right? And Greef is definitely going to make them. There is no support tag in the, if I can remember correctly. There might be. Maybe Dengar has it, but man, this is awesome. This is an actual support character for the bounty hunters. This is great. And obviously the Mandalorian is going to be a bounty hunter. Can't wait to see what his kit is going to be. And they're suggesting to use him as the leader, which makes sense. So we'll see what happens there. All right, let's go over to Cara Dune. So Cara Dune is light side rebel scoundrel tank, and she's going to be a versatile rebel and scoundrel ally. Self revives if defeated when potency up is active. Strong anti-empire synergies. He's going to be hard to kill. Yeah, I hope this.
I kind of figured that's what it was.
Yeah. Hope this makes getting Chewie much easier. Oh, I'm sure it will. 100%. I'm sure if you add him and the Mandalorian, I'm sure it's going to make Chewie so much easier. So yeah, she's got a rebel. So they've got 2 different synergies here. One with rebels, which is expected. I feel like they have the wrong rebels in here. Outside of CLS and C-3PO. I feel this should be CLS, Han Solo, Chewbacca, C-3PO, you know? And then also with scoundrels, Cara is like the ultimate scoundrel leader, so that makes sense. So yeah, let's get into it. So she's gonna be tank. All right, basic is barroom brawler. Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy. If there is a scoundrel ally in the leader slot, Cara Dune gains stealth until the end of her next turn. If there is a rebel ally in the leader slot, Cara Dune loses stealth and gains taunt for 2 turns. All right, loses stealth makes me believe there's got to be there's going to be some stealth in this kit later on, but that's pretty cool. Is being able to get stealth if it's a scoundrel ally. If it's a rebel ally, she's going to taunt for 2 turns. All right, improvised strategy. Cara Dune, this has a cooldown of 2. Cara Dune gains potency up for 1 turn, then deals physical damage to all enemies and removes 50% of their turn meter. Holy crap. Empire enemies are stunned for 1 turn. So this is like strictly, this is like huge anti-Papa Palpatine here.
She hates the Empire, man. Shoot.
Yeah, I know. Anti-Empire might mean Empire reworks, I hope. Oh, they've got to do, we've got, the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back, ESB. So yeah, for sure. We've got to get some Empire coming. And I think this is probably, hopefully this leads into a legendary character for sure with these characters. All right, so that's pretty good, man. I mean, removing 50% of their turn meter. Papa Palpatine's all about turn meter. This is going to be a good anti-Papa Palpatine rebel team to actually make. And stunning them for 1 turn. That's good. This is definitely going to be the character you're going to want to fracture with Thrawn if you see them on defense. Infiltrator. Final text. While stealthed, there's no cooldown on this. This is a unique. This is a unique one. I'm sorry. So there should not be any cooldown. So this is just always going to be around. While stealth, Cara Dune has plus 100% critical chance and plus 50% critical damage. Jesus. When Cara Dune loses taunt, she gains stealth for 1 turn at the start of her next turn. Okay, there we go. So she's going to use her basic. She's going to taunt for 2 turns. Right? This has no cooldown.
Like a crit damage mod type person.
Yep. And then once her taunt falls off, she's going to go under stealth for 1 turn. While she stealths, she's going to get additional crit chance and crit damage. Plus 100% crit chance, plus 50% crit damage. So that turn, she's going to hit really, really, really hard if you ever modded correctly. Nice. X-Rebel, unique 2 is X-Rebel Shock Trooper. This is a Zeta, 1 Zeta. Cara Dune gains critical hit immunity for 2 turns and plus 100% turn meter whenever an Empire enemy is defeated. Sorry. That's ridiculous. And half that amount for non-Empire enemies. Holy crap. So half that amount of turn meter. So 100% if it's an Empire enemy, 50% if it's non-Empire. That's still a lot of turn meter. Mm-hmm. If Cara Dune has potency up when she is defeated, she is revived with 50% of her max health and gains potency up for 1 turn. So, what was it they gave us? Special number 1, her improvised strategy. So she's only going to have 2 attacks here. Improvised strategy and barroom brawler. But improvised strategy is what gives her potency up for 1 turn. So you're definitely going to want to be able to time this out. She's getting low on health, to make sure you're using this special. Have it ready for right before she dies so she can revive. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. All right, so what do you guys think about that? Overpowered, not overpowered? What's going on, GSP? Causes Empire suck. Yeah, I mean, Empire definitely has to be getting a rework, right? I think we're gonna see Moff, what is his name? Gideon with the Darksaber. Let me just bring up a picture for Evo so he remembers.
Oh, Gideon, I know who that guy is. I'm trying to. I've seen other things.
Yep, Moff Gideon.
Just waiting for it to.
And a couple decent ones are offense teams. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why this is so slow right now.
Yeah, that guy. Yep.
So Moff Gideon is Empire, like hardcore Empire. So maybe we're coming up to a legendary type event for Moff Gideon. I think that is what's going on. All right, let's get into our accounts, ladies and gentlemen. Show you guys where we're at and how we're doing. So this is my account, the IMPS account. Move my big old head. So as you can see, I am doing much better in Arena now. Arena rank 138. Fleet Arena, however, I am constantly falling. So I definitely need to finish up these bounty hunter ships so I can get MILF online. And I actually need to do a little bit more work on my Rebel fleet for sure. Ended up getting 3rd place on this account. Remember, I lost round 2 last Grand Arena, so I still got 3rd, which is nice. My French is it's a good one, Evo. If anyone can keep me updated on Sith Raid, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, I was just about to check that.
Haven't quite gone over. Okay. All right, so let's start with. We'll go on down. We'll start with the 501st. Not much going on here. I did take like, I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 hours remodding 3 counts. Took forever. I am gonna have to go back in and remod these guys. I was getting pretty fatigued by the time I was getting down to the 501st for 5s, Rex, and Echo. Echo is at 7 stars finally. Let's go ahead and promote him. And Sexy Rexy is on his 7-star march. So these guys are going to be 7 stars here soon. Then I can work on gear and stuff like that. Moving on to Bounty Hunters. Boss, still on that 7-star march, man. He is... It's taking a minute. But we're getting there, 51 out of 100. Haven't done much else with any of these other guys. I definitely need to start working on gear for them. So yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have a total of 10 bounty hunters. They said Embo. See, I think you do Mando, Greef. That's 2. You throw in Embo. Probably Dengar and Greedo, right? Or Greedo and Boba Fett, something like that. Probably Boba Fett. I'd want Boba Fett in on that team. And then you can do something like Bosk, Dengar, Cad Bane, Aura Singh, Zam Wessel, and IG-88. Not the most ideal, but it's still it's still going to be a pretty decent team on defense. Jango Fett you throw over into Separatist. Now, if you don't have Separatist, that gives you some more room to play around with. Dengar is never in the guild shop. Still having Dengar problems?
Only I got 99 problems, but Dengar ain't one.
I agree. Yeah, I had that problem on this account, man. Dengar took me forever, and now it's Logre's the problem. So, moving on to the Empire. Not much movement here. Still, I know I keep saying I need to work on these guys, but I got so much other things to work on right now. I will circle back over to them once I settle down with my relicking of my Padme team and finish up with C-3PO. Walk-ins. Now, I am definitely still working on these guys. Logre is still being a pain, but we're getting close to 7 stars finally. Just not showing up over in the guild shop for me, which is a problem. It's a big problem. Now, Wicket.
Where are you at with him? You need
22 out of 100.
78 shards. Right.
Yeah. 78 shards to go. Wicket is well on his way. 37 out of 100. I farm this guy every single day out of my hard node. He's one of my hard node farms. Just got him up to gear 10 recently, getting close to gear 11. I don't know if I necessarily need to take him to gear 11. I still might. But gear 10 is good for the event, for C-3PO event. Ewok Elder, 55 out of 100. Once I'm done with Wicket and Logre, well, really Wicket, I'll move over to Ewok Elder to finish him up because he's also in a hard node. But he's at gear 11. He's chilling. He's good. He's got 55 shards. Not a big thing. Poplo and Chief Chirpa just need gear. We need to get these guys to gear 10, and that's about it.
Have you tried to unlock C-3PO?
I'll get to that in a moment. Oh. The First Order. Haven't done anything. Surprise. They're still sitting where they're at. That farm's coming up soon, hopefully. I still got to get Darth Revan, so they may be pushed back a little bit more than what I think. G-Rep Galactic Republic. There's my nice shiny new C-3PO. 6 stars. Gear 9. All maxed out on abilities here. And I have him modded to go up against Darth Malik. So, I just need to be able to finish off my Ewoks at 7 stars and get them to gear 10, and I should be able to take on that event. No problemo. I did get Jedi Knight Anakin to Relic 5. So, that's where I was going to stop with these guys, is Relic 5. Padme is going to be next to get to Relic 5. And then I'll do General Kenobi. I got a lot of mod slicing to do since I remodded everything. Oh, it's going to be a fun time. Really close on Ahsoka. Chirper derp. Really close to Ahsoka. I need 24 more of Mark 5 stun guns. Freaking stun guns all the freaking time. But we'll get those, and then I just need to Oh, well, I guess I need a little bit more. I need these guys, the armor techs, hollow lenses, and then I need 51 chirotechs here, the shock prod prototypes. And then we can gear 13 Ahsoka finally and start working on relics for her. Also, getting gear under 12 refreshes is the best.
I think he means like gear under gear 12, so like for gear 11 or gear 10.
Oh, yeah.
And he's asking if refreshes is the best way or to like spend shards on it. That's what I...
Typically, I would say refreshes are going to be better most of the time than spending crystals on it. 9 times out of 10. Especially being free to play, you want to try to preserve those crystals as much as possible. Store them up. Put them aside for a rainy day. Still haven't done anything with Shock T. She is 3 stars. Well, 2 stars right now. But I did take her up to 3 stars and kind of get these clones rolling here soon, hopefully. But we got other projects. So let's move on to Geos. Really close to Pago the Lesser hitting gear 12. One piece away. But since I've been focusing on relics for my Padme team, they kind of took a back seat. Now, instead of having 3 pieces of gear to put on Brood Alpha, I only need 2. It's the same thing there. Jedi. I lost my place. So Jedi. Jedi would be my next really gear project, to be honest with you guys. Because I need to get these guys to gear 12, gear 13. Really good offensive team here. They're great for raid and stuff like that. So they're going to be my next project. They're my second best team for sure. Offensive team anyways, for sure. So getting them to gear 12 and gear 13 with Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, and Jolie Bindo at the very least is going to be pretty huge for this. Night Sisters, not really doing anything here. Going on to Old Republic. Again, outside of Carthanasi, who's my fleet farm, my hard note on fleet farm. He's 82 out of 100, so close to finishing off his shards. Thank gosh. I haven't really worked on this team, the Old Republic team at all. So Jahani, Canderous, just kind of there. Same thing with Mission Val and Zalabar. Pretty much enough just to unlock Jedi Knight Revan. Rebels still need a lot of work. So much work to do here in Rebels. At some point, I gotta sit down and do Rebels. Mainly for fleets, to be honest with you. We've got a lot of 7 stars. Just really, it's gear that needs to happen here, more so than anything else. I need do a lot of gearing, get them up to about gear 11. I can take most of these guys up to gear 11 and just stop there for ships and be okay. Air Move Trailers, your Hyperdrive bundle will catch up to your free to play. Probably. Vive la Resistance, not much going on here. Resistance Pilot is going to be over 7 stars actually. Didn't realize he was already activated. I farmed him for a little bit, but yeah. Separatists, here we go. So look at those droids. Yeah, Grievous is over 5 stars now. Well over 5 stars. So is Droidica. B1 Battle Droid. B2 Super Battle Droid. It's just Magna Guard. I really need to get Magna Guard there. He's going to be at 4 stars. So I may actually... This would be my next kind of like dark side defensive team for me to work on. However, before I start working on them, part of the reason I have not activated them is I want to at least get my bugs into relics, because they're my main defensive team over in Grand Arena, and that's going to be really, really important, along for ships for me. Sith. Traya is really close to 7 stars already. This is kind of embarrassing. I don't have a team for Traya.
AR, I'm kind of curious to see what he says about it, but personally, I don't. If you're taking anything to Relic, I don't see why you wouldn't take it to Relic 3, at least. Just because it's like the lower relics are so easy to do, you might as well get it as high as you can.
Yeah, AR, I'll take my geos at least to Relic 5, to be honest with you. I want to be able to really be able to destroy Darkside Geonosians territory battles.
Oh yeah, ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, so they're definitely going to go to at least Relic 5. The fact that Sunfac has a ship, the higher the relic, the better is going to be for that ship. And because I'm going after Malevolence on this particular account, that's going to be extremely beneficial for me. So the higher I take those 3 just for ships alone, the better off I'm going to be. So I'll end up taking them as high as I feel is necessary. Sith Empire, nothing really going on there either. Let's pop over to ships. We'll do light side. Oh, sorry guys, forgot to show you guys this. So I am farming. My other farm is Droidica. So I'm farming Droidica out of light side hard, AP hard. Still farming Bosk. So Bosk, Droidica, and Wicket are my 3 farms for hard nodes. And then B1 Battle Droid is actually my farm out of Fleets. Is a farm for me out of Fleets, which my energy's back up now. And then ships, IG 2000 is my other. I usually do 4 hard node farms. So IG 2000 ship is my other hard node farm at a 60 hard light side. So I suggest farming this as soon as possible and not necessarily farming Poggle a whole lot out of Galactic War Store, just because you need this ship.
That's what I've been doing on the boosted account. I haven't touched him in the Galactic War Store.
Yeah, I took him to 4 stars just so I could have the team, like I unlocked him, but now I'm farming him out of that node. Just because of Xanadu blood. So, all right, ships. Let's go over light side, then we'll go over to dark side. So, Umbaran Starfighter, 216 out of 25. Rex's Arc 170. Been working on that as well. Ahsoka's Tano ship's been done for a while for the most part. Oh, I got a couple of these I can put on. We'll figure out who really needs them. We've got Ghost Ship here, which is going to need for Rebel Fleet. Well, actually, I may not need Ghost Ship because I do have Phoenix or Phantom 2's ship. I've got Biston's Ewing ship. I've got Wedge's ship. I've got Biggs's ship, all 7 stars. Cassian's Ewing, 7 stars, which I much rather have. Now we got Clone Sergeant. Then you get into like Clone Sergeant's Arc, which should be pretty close to 7 stars by now. 10 shards away from home 1. This event needs to hurry up and come back so I can finish this. Upgrade. Have you done the last tier of all challenges and fleets? Yes, I have. I can sim my fleet challenges. Speaking of which, I did the endurance challenge, so I can start doing this fleet mastery as well for Mace Windu's ship, which I'm going to need to be able to unlock gas. Anakin's, I need to start working on Anakin's. This is why I need to be done with freaking Karth and Nasi, so I can start farming this ship actually. Plo Koon's ship is actually done. It's at 7 stars, not activated. I need to finish farming Plo Koon himself. And then if we go over to dark side, I haven't worked on Hyena Bomber or Vulture Droid anytime recently, just because I'm working on like Slave 1, Xanadu Blood. Houndstooth's been 7 stars for a while, along with the Geos. Ooh, I can promote my TIE Advance. Yes, please. So I've been working on those ships. Executrix is also 10 shards away from being at 7 stars. So I should be hitting these two fairly close to each other whenever those fleet masteries come. Also tomorrow you will have... Really? Antivirus? Come on now. Tomorrow you will have a max home 1. The event is tomorrow. Fantastic. Well, there you go. Tomorrow I'll have my maxed out home 1 at 7 stars. Malevolence is coming along slowly. If you guys remember, there was like a week that I accidentally farmed the Negotiator, so I'm a little behind here on the Malevolence. But yeah, 80 out of 145. So that's what's going on for my ships. Let's go over to shipments. So obviously, gear that you can buy with credits, you're gonna hit up every single time you can during these refreshes. Cantina Battle Store, I am actually farming for Ray. So I'm farming Poe Dameron right now, so he's getting pretty close. Guild Store, low grade just doesn't like me. I actually got him today. I was able to get him this last refresh, so I did get low grade. Squad Arena Store, I am farming Mace Windu. Also, what does your ranks look like on the top 5 of your arena? If you don't mind showing. Okay, yeah, I'll show in a minute. I know this one's pretty crazy. So Mace Windu, I'm farming him out of Squad Arena Store for ships. Galactic Republic defense is pretty good, guys. Especially with me gonna have relicked Ahsoka and Anakin. Those two ships are gonna be nuts. Absolutely nuts. Galactic War Store. Here I'm just getting additional so I can convert them over to Shard Shop currency. I do look in a mod store every once in a while. This is definitely going to be pretty huge as far as getting mods. I will say that speed in it. I'm usually looking for speed secondaries most of the time. Out of here. I don't see any. Fleet Arena Store, I'm typically looking for Grievous first, which no Grievous here. We get enough of this currency though, but Barn Starfighter is one of my farms here. Clone Sergeant's Arc 170 is the other one. Those are the two that I've been getting. Guild Event Store, again, Get 2 is going into the Malevolence. You can see here where I had, I think it was like 20 shards. I can't remember what they gave us. But I did a little bit of farming on Negotiator on accident. Didn't mean to. Those 25 shards should be over here in Malevolence, but they're not. And then Get 1, I am saving up. So I decided to go towards Gas, General Skywalker. And I'm going to stay with that, stick to that. But that's going to be a while till I get there. But by the time I get there, hopefully I have plenty of Get 1 currency to unlock him. Now, every once in a while, I will, if I'm getting really close on a piece of gear and I need like a couple more, I will actually grab these out of here so that I can finish off a gear piece. Championship Store. Again, this is just all gear here. So, and then Shard Store, same thing. Gear, whatever gear I'm working on that I need, I'm getting that. I'm grabbing that stuff. So that's going to be the most important here for those. All right, so my squad arena, which Evo and I are both in the same squad arena. These look ridiculous. We've got Padme Amidala up here at the top. As you can see, Relic 7 Anakin, Relic 6 Canopsters, Relic 5 Padme, Relic 4 Ahsoka, and they've got a Relic 5 Grandmaster Yoda. His fleet, look at his fleet. He's got a Canopsters Negotiator unlocked already. I want to point this out. There is a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren here with some craziness. This guy spent a lot of money.
Yeah, he did, for sure.
He spent a lot of money. When you go and look at his inventory, look at all these relics. He's got gas unlocked already. He's got Padme, Archer. Well, these are all relicked out characters. This shard's only been up for a year and a couple of weeks. This guy's roster is nuts. He's in a good guild too. Wat Tambor. The fact that he has 7-star malevolence. So he's at a 4 million GP.
Yeah, he's almost double what our main accounts are.
Yeah. In a year.
And we've spent money on our main accounts. Not a lot, but
we've spent it. Yeah. But we got Relic Jedi Knight Revens, Gases, and Maliks. It's really Malik, Gas, and Padme. Some Shock T sprinkled in there, but for the most part, it's Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, and Padme up at the top. That's what the top looks like. So that's Squad Arena. If I look at Fleet Arena real quick. The top here, yeah, Negotiators and Malevolences. And then you've got like Home Ones. There's a couple other things sprinkled in here. But a lot of Malevolences and Negotiators. So, you know, some of these guys are in some guilds that are probably doing both light side and dark side territory battles. They're getting more stars on light side and dark side territory battles, so getting better payouts than what we are. All right, let's pop this over to Evo, and he'll go over his accounts.
All right. Let's see real quick. So my rank's been kind of dipping a little bit here, so I'm down at 164 for Arena. Not because I've been seeing like harder people or anything. It's just with this work from home stuff and having the kids home throughout my day, it's just been crazy to just, you know, get my work done. So I've been just kind of going through and quick doing battles at night. So I haven't really been pushing like I normally do. So hitting around 160, 150 for the Arena rank. Fleet Arena, I usually stay above rank 50, so no change there. As far as what I'm looking like, I don't think there's been a lot of changes since last week. Run through real quick here. Galactic Legends are coming along strong. You know, I just got to pick one of these filters and be silly at some point. So 501st. I'm not farming Arc Trooper yet. I've got 5s done. Echo is 7 shards away from being done. Rex is done. Ahsoka-Tano's done. General Skywalker has not even on my to-do list. He's in the next year. I want to get him. But the team's there. I'm using 5s right now in my Galactic Republic team, but I should have Shakti. Does she show up here? No. We'll look at Shakti when we get down there too. Because I know I have her activated. Bounty Hunters. No movement on them. They're still one of my top 5 teams. Nothing going on in Droid. Empire's just kind of chilling. See where this goes. Yeah, we'll do that. Just kind of tossing gear on those guys as I get it. Ewoks, I'm grabbing them when I can. Low gray. So yeah, I am 117 shards away. So he's got me beat by like 50 shards, something like that. Just about. I'm going to check the store here in a second. But Ewok Elder is done. Chirpa's got a long way to go. Wigg's got a long way to go, but I am farming him just about daily because I need his guns. And Poplo has, what's that, 50 shards left just about, so. First Order, no movement. Oh, what I just hit? Mods? I don't want to look at mods on that. Galactic Republic. All right, so I was tossing gear on Padme, Ahsoka, 5s, Barriss. I have them in a place where I'm actually comfortable with them right now, so they can take out some interesting teams just with where they're at. I mean, we've got, what is this? Gear 8, 10, 9, 9. That team can take out a Gear 12 team.
Nice.
Just because Padme is a BA. But yeah, I'm comfortable with where they are. I'm focusing on Darth Revan right now, so I'm working on gear for that team. But yeah, I'm really liking this little team, even though it's not the ideal setup. It's still a nice little team. Geos are in the same boat as Empire. Is just I grab gear on them when I find it, toss it on them when I get enough. Otherwise, they're just kind of chilling. Still one of my biggest defensive teams. Started putting them on the back row, and it helps.
Putting Geos on the back?
Helps. Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, people were starting to get through my Geos. So if I put them up front, they'll get through it, and then whatever's on the back usually falls over. But if I just switch it, no matter who's in the front, they'll go through it. But then they get stuck on the Geos in the back.
I gotta think about that. Evo, sorry, I have to miss some of your account. I have to go. Sorry, I'm glad I could watch this much. Have a great rest of your night. Brian out. Thanks, Brian. AR Movie Trailers for stopping by, man. Have a good one.
No movement on troopers. Jedi still my strongest team by far. Like the second strongest team that I have across all of my accounts right now is this Jedi team. What'd you do?
I'm doing the raid and I forgot to.
So yeah, this is where I'm stopping with them for a while. I will come back and relic out Bastila, but I'm leaving them the way they are for now. I like where they are, and I'm focused on Darth Revan. Night Sisters, I'm farming old Daka, almost done. Farming Asajj, I got a little ways to go for her. Otherwise, they're just kind of chilling. I have Night Sister Zombie nowhere near anything for Towson, and I won't farm her on hard nodes for a while, but I mean, I can put together an okay team here with just Asajj, Daka, Spirit, Zombie. I guess Acolyte in there, I don't know. But I'll look at that when those guys get a little more farmed. Old Republic. Juhani is done. Juhani is done.
Very nice.
Just need to actually click the button, but I don't want to do it yet. Cander's Ordo, farming him every day. 50 shards left on him. But the biggest thing...
How did I get ahead of you on that one?
Is I stopped farming him. I was farming him. Who was I farming? Oh, I was working on relics. I stopped farming him because I was getting the packs. But these guys are so high now that the packs are nowhere near worth it because I keep getting HK. I keep getting where are the other ones? Keep getting Karth. Now I'm going to keep getting Juhani, and it's nowhere near worth it anymore.
Gotcha.
So I'll have to farm Canderous out the rest of the way, but he's 50 away, and I usually get 3 to 4 a day, so not really concerned about that. 2 weeks, and I'll have him done. Bastila Fallen is the biggest issue. 110 shards away from her. Hard node farm, maybe 1 to 2 a day. That's 2 months, man.
Yeah. That's rough.
Got a ways to go there. I'm going to think about it. I might just start doing at least farming her twice per day. I don't know what I'm going to do. Old Republic is where I was at. So I am tossing gear on them, trying to get them ready. So Carthanasi, he's a gear 9. Johnny's at 8. And then the other guys, I'll touch them in a second. Phoenix, no movement on them. Ezra's my highest gear. No, I'm sorry. Chopper. No, Ezra is, but yeah, I'll toss some gear on them every now and then, otherwise not touching them. Rebels, I haven't put any work into my Rebel trifecta yet. So my CLS, Han Solo, Chewbacca. You know what? I'm just going to do a couple of these real quick. Let's see what this is. I think I can do this for both of them. Oh, I diverted, so CG is going to make me pay for it. There we go. I can get both of these guys up at gear level. I will take that. There's one. Oh, see, took it from Chewbacca. That's all right. But yeah, I don't know. Should I be throwing Zetas on these guys?
Yeah. I would do just it binds all things on CLS, and then gives them Terminator. Chewbacca's Zetas are going to be pretty important because they recover health and protection.
Alright, I'll spend some Zeta mats. Anyway, lots of Rebels. Rebels on Rebels on Rebels. I got that from a YouTuber. So yeah, that's where they are there. Resistance, Rogue One, Scoundrels, Separatists. Grabbing these guys as I see them. I do farm B2 or B1 every day. Grab B2 when I have lots of stuff, but I don't always do that. Droideka, I am not farming right now. I need to be though, because I need those ships. I need to be farming those ships, and I haven't been. GG, I'm about halfway done. New Gunray is done. Magna Guard I grab here and there.
Yeah, just us alone, we should be able to get if we work on our geos, we can get 2 Wat Tambor shards a thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. We may have to do that.
Yeah. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I can probably get the main account there too.
Yeah, I got my main account is they're not activated, but they are all 7 stars.
I don't remember how difficult that one was for Watt. Have you been able to do it yet?
I get to the end. The end is where I get destroyed.
Okay, but I think you only have to get through one phase to actually get the shard.
No, we didn't get the shard last time I did it.
Really?
Yeah. I was looking for it.
He's Separatist?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Huh. Alright. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Sith, I haven't done anything on. These guys are still sitting here waiting to be activated. Sith Empire. These are I'm working on. HQ 47 is gear 9 with really strong mods. And then gear 8 for Basilishan. Am I putting you to sleep over there?
Man, I've been up the past couple of nights pretty late because I was modding 3 accounts, so I'm a little tired.
Gotcha.
I was
so
up
you're saying you want 3 more accounts to mod? That's what you're saying?
No. I gave you the link, bro. You can go mod your own account.
Yeah, no movement on ships at all. I am still 2 events away from finishing out Him 1. Yeah. No movement. I'm saving a lot of this currency for when my Home 1 hits 7 stars.
Nice.
So yeah, nothing there for ships. And then as far as when I'm farming, obviously always grabbing these guys here. Cantina Battles is Old Dhaka. Guild store. Come on. Yes. In your face. Ewok Elder stuff.
Yeah, over the weekend, he was showing up quite a bit for me. It was nice.
I was barely on it all this weekend. Pretty sure I didn't miss any like daily things or anything, but it was bad. This weekend was bad. Here, what am I grabbing here? I'm grabbing Sage Ventress here. I got a lot of currency, so new gun raise done. Do I need Darth Sidious for anything? Let's look down these real quick. Get your opinion. So,
no.
Should I get Mace? I should
Yes.
be farming Mace, right?
Yeah, it's a good defensive for Grand Arena.
Savage.
Yes. Eventually. Where do you have? What else do you need to?
That's it. Those two.
Yeah. Then
Sage and Mace.
I'd finish off Asajj and Mace for now. Just save your currency. Asajj is more of a luxury. He's not really a need to have type of character. Asajj and Mace are a little bit more need to have.
And then these are just going. Do I need Resistance Pilot?
Yes. Galactic Legend Ray.
Let me back up here. K2's done. Bodhi Rook, no. Luminari, no. Initiate, no.
Nah.
Tebow, Dastra.
You can do Dacha. You can do Jawas.
So I'll do that when everything is done. Like, that's what I'm doing on my main account.
Yeah.
When there's nothing else to farm, I'll do Jawas.
I feel it's just.
So yeah, I'll work on getting Resistance Pilot. Fleet Arena, yes. See how I have so many of these?
Holy moly.
Because I'm saving them for freaking Omega mats. Why do I need this? I feel like I need this. Do I need this?
Not right now.
Okay.
No.
I do need a
There's
bar.
Grievous.
Ooh, Grievous. I'm not grabbing him here. Alright. Guild Event Store. Knots going down. Look, I have 8,000. I'm doing good.
Nice.
It's getting there. It's growing. It's like I put a nickel in the bank and it's just growing. Alright, these guys. I'll figure this out later. Alright, and I believe that is it.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, there you have it, guys. Imps Itachi, Imps
All 3
Evo.
raids up.
Yeah, I see that. So we're going to get ready to get out of here, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the stream today. Let us know what you think of our accounts and how we're doing on the accounts down below. Let us know how, if you're playing free-to-play, how you're getting around and about with the free-to-play experience. My name is Itachi, and his name is
Evo.
And we'll catch you guys next time right here on the Imperial Military Podcast Show. We out!
Money that I don't accept. Something like this.